Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
This is one of those scary streaks, because if you don't sit there and say, that's it, fellas, let's cut it off, we need a win right now, before you know it, you trickle into finding yourself in bad habits and losing a lot of games. So those little short streaks, those are the scary ones.
Kane.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lorenzo Cain comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, Raul Mondesi. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Burns is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Center fielder.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Very high, 2-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Digging in, Colby Rasmus. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Alex Gordon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Now the pitch. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and Gordon's down on strikes for out number 1. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ball 1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Moustakas waits on the 1-1. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Mike Moustakas goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Wilson Ramos is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And the pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Russell Martin. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Russell
into the windup and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
There for it, Escobar. On to first is Escobar, one away. Into the box now, Steve Pierce. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners. Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up, or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
So he got him swinging. Steve Pierce becomes out number 2 this inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Vargas gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Salvador Perez.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. Perez waiting on the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Squared that one up just a little late. Another try at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting 8.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hard hit to first. Pierce has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Now here it comes. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. There is Travis. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired.
In is Curtis Granderson.
And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number one.
Designated hitter.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Dalton Pompey. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Hit to short. On to first, and very quickly two are gone here in the home third. Stepping up to the plate, Jay Hahn. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Striding in once again, Billy Burns. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 14, Billy Burns.
Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Let it rip that time. 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away. In now is Lorenzo. Kane comes into this at. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a curveball right on the corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number two. Ready for another chance. Raul Mondesi. For 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Line towards center field. And the Royals are in the hit column. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball one.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now He's got to deal with.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Devin Travis. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 29.
Here's a high pop-up. Taking this one in is Moss, and there's your first out.
Center fielder.
Digging in to
11.
try it again, Kevin Pillar.
Pillar.
He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that misses inside 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looped out toward third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
The left fielder, number 33.
Ready now, Colby Rasmus. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Vargas into the windup. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kane going back on it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So stepping in, Mike Moustakas
Leading off for
comes
Kansas
into this
City,
at-bat 0 for
third
1 in the
baseman,
ball game.
Mike Moustakas.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So striding in, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ramos.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Softly hit toward the hole. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Perez.
First pitch on its way. Curveball that time, not even close.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
This is in the air out to right field. Granderson is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Russell Martin now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Catcher, Russell Martin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gordon is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Steve Pierce now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Darwin Barney. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Hit in the air out to center field. Kane is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Brandon Moss.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alcides Escobar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Granderson. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Digging in to try it again,
Right
Billy Burns.
14.
It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here comes the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. Ready once again, Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Digging in and looking for more, Raul Mondesi. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And a fastball just a bit high. 2 down, runners at first and second. A little roller toward the hole. Gonna be a tough play. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over.
In is Curtis Granderson.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Curtis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Stepping up now, Dalton Pompey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Fielder number 4, Alex Gordon.
Into the windup and the pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Travis has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The third
baseman, Mike Moustakas, now 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
This one's flared out toward left. Barney ranging into the outfield, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In now, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Late that time for a strike.
Matt, real interesting pitching line here, but I looked a little deeper into the numbers and realized he's thrown less than 40% first pitch strikes to guys. He's been really behind almost every hitter in the game, at least half of them.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle. To his left. Barney on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Digging in once again, Devin Travis. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Devin Travis.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Burns is there. Makes the play. 1 away. Ready for another chance. Kevin Pillar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Perez recovers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Riding in once again, Colby Rasmus. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Ready now, Russell Martin. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Seth Maness takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 43, Seth Maness.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit, and they'll throw behind the runner to first. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ready for another shot now. Steve Pierce trying to cash in here on this two-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with two away. Hey now.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane is after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Salvador Perez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
13, Salvador Perez.
Aaron Luke has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 62, Aaron Luke.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Here comes. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter,
stepping in, Brandon Moss. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Paulo Orlando will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Orlando.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year, and 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Another one sent foul. Line towards center field, and that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Swing and a liner. Foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he misses with it. 1-1. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Settling in now, Darwin Barney. He'll see what he can do leading off.
The shortstop, Darwin Barney.
Troy Tulowitzki is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first is Escobar, 1 away.
It is Curtis Granderson.
Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Tapped up the first baseline, but it gets foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And a good cut here by Granderson, but this one's going to find the seats in right, a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And Granderson swings and misses that time as he's down on strikes for out number 2.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Stepping into the box, Dalton Pompey. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far.
Right fielder number 14, Billy Burns.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. Now at the plate, Raul Mondesi. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping into the box, Jay Hahn. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far.
Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Burns. 1 down. Now at the plate, Devin Travis. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Standing in, Kevin Pillar. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now a big swing by Moustakas, but he won't be able to keep this one in play. It's into the seats, foul.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Lays off 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Granderson is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So stepping in, Salvador Perez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Jason Grilli is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Jason Grilli. This change defensively for the Blue Jays. Now playing shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki. Now at first base, number 16, Paulo Orlando.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Soft liner to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
The batter, number 2.
Coming to the plate now, Alcides Escobar. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Comes back with a good slider there, and it's full 3-2. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra. Into the box, Colby Rasmus. He'll lead things off here in the one-run contest. Kelvin Herrera enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out.
Number 76, Kelvin Herrera.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. 1-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Number 55.
Now with Russell Martin. Last time through was a base hit. Brian McCann will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Steve Pierce.
He's set, and the pitch. Steve Pierce is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Boy, he looks strong up there in the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Orlando is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, it wasn't a particularly long outing, but he really did a nice job of keeping his guys in it while he was out there. That's all you really hope for from your starter.
Our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs and only 2 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to